Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Borderlands 4, I wanted to talk about the Horrors of Kairos event. It looks like right now the general community sentiment is the update is kind of a letdown, so let's talk about that and then go over how to actually farm and run the Horrors of Kairos event. First and foremost, this is the event page, and no joke, the new 2 items, essentially skins, are a jack-o'-lantern helmet and a skin for a weapon. There is a shift promo code for those. In-game, the thing to farm, 2 new weapons, 1 legendary gun and 1 legendary grenade. The only other thing to change with this update is a seasonal weather variant around world bosses. So here is the promo code right there. Throw that into your game, shift code for the little spooky jack-o'-lantern helmet. 2 weapons are as follows. The legendary Theodore assault rifle Murmur executes weakened enemies with a guaranteed crit on targets under 35% HP. Cool. Scully legendary order grenade. This deadly grenade fires projectiles as it seeks out targets. Very simple, okay. Now you might be wondering, what can I actually do to play this game? All you need to do is get out and hunt down world bosses with ruthless abandon. Before Abaddon? No, it's abandoned. Before the event ends November 6th. All you need to do in-game is farm world bosses. That is legitimately it. I made a previous farming world boss videos, but if you don't know how it works, essentially you need to actually play the game. So do something in the open world. Maybe run a propaganda speaker, collect some of the open world stuff while killing enemies. Usually running something like one of the ancient crawlers, an excavation? Yeah, running some of those, usually like these, right? Ancient crawlers or Ripper drill site. Running something like that will just pretty much guarantee that a world boss will spawn after that, because this game operates on like you need to kill enough enemies and play the game enough before a world boss spawns. World bosses spawn all over the map, literally anywhere in the game. I think their most concentrated spawns are around here, but they spawn literally throughout the entire game. You can always Google a map if you're curious and if you need to. I know a lot of people right now are teleporting on over to the Heritage Opus safe house and running, I think, the Stone Warden over here or one of the drill sites in this general location. So a lot of people are just spawning in, running a drill site or excavation there, right? And then running around until they get a spawn of a world boss. And that's just kind of how you run the event. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to go run a propaganda speaker and then run around until I get a world boss spawned in, and then we can quickly farm it, take a look, and talk about it. So hey, so far, if you appreciate the guide, remember to like, sub, comment down below if it helps. Check out all the other socials. Thank you, and we'll continue on in a bit. So now that I've actually finished my propaganda speaker, killed a lot of enemies, I'll check my map, and if I look nearby, I have a Rift Champion dynamic event right here. Those are what you are farming, the world event Rift Champions. So you're just gonna simply want to track that, make a pin, do whatever, run on over, and then go fight the Rift boss. So I'm gonna just go do that right now. Before I forget to actually show you, here is the promo code helmet that you get for the pumpkin, and it's universally usable. So gourd your loins, equipped, and there's also a universal gun skin, but I haven't actually taken a look at that, so we'll quickly check gun skin. Is that the one? Spranked? Or is it the Hexapeel? I think it's Hexapeel. Either way, that's I think it is Hexapeel. That is the other thing that comes with the promo code. Yeah, you can see that it has bats on it and everything, so pretty cool skin. Either way, I'm still just going over to this Rift event, and I'm actually just right there. So the Rift events are the big bubbles that pop up when you're close to them, and this is the environmental effect that changes with Halloween. Ooh, it gets all red and spooky. So you're just gonna wanna jump in here and make sure that you can take out the enemies here, because if you fall out or get knocked out of the rift, you fail and it resets. So just make sure you don't do that. I've done that many times, and I just want to warn you to not do it, okay? Because I care, chat. I care so much, comments. I mess up so much, and I get knocked out of these so many times in a day. It's kind of annoying. We killed one of the big baddies, so let's get the other big baddie killed. I'm just going to be hopping around him, trying not to take too much damage. I do have 2 procs left on my heal, but hey, we're doing pretty good. Oh! Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh no, I should have buffed my Hex. I know he's not, like, armor isn't good against electricity, but I just kind of wanted to use that. Let me use the rest of this, actually. Oh no, we'd actually healed off that because it's acid. See, my rocket launcher there, sorry, shotgun, does probably the most damage. Did I accidentally unequip my gun? No, he pulled it off of me or something. What happened there? I actually accidentally unequipped my gun, I think. Where is that? The shotgun? No, it's the rifle. Did I actually misclick the gun off, or was that an ability? No, I'm pretty bad, so I probably just accidentally misclicked it off. Either way, that's the boss fight. Well, one of the bosses, right? It spawns a lot of different bosses. We'll check out the loot after, because we might get one of the rare legendaries that we're looking for from this event, but it's always hard to tell. And there you have it. Boop! Slit the enemy's throat, or I guess shot him in the face, more so. And a bunch of random epic drops, nothing really that I'm looking for. If we check the reward, this is where you can get the item that you want. But as you can see, since I have insufficient space, I need to just drop a couple things. So I will drop that, I will drop that, I will drop this, and then I will check my reward, and it's a random gun. But if you keep playing along this, eventually you'll get the grenade, eventually you'll get the other gun, and you will get all of the Horror of Kairos items. And that is the entire event. It's literally just go around farming objectives until the Rift Guardian, or I guess world boss spawns, fight the world boss, go back to playing the game, fight the world boss. It's really like the miniest mini event possible. Like almost nothing's really going on. So yeah, let me know what you think. I hope this quick little guide did help, because it's just very basic if we're being honest. So I do hope it at least helped. I still need to explore more Borderlands 4 and play more games and make some more videos. So I check out everything. I hope it all helps, but I'm very busy now since I just moved. So thank you all so much. Cheers.